Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Bushnell-Prairie City High School, the third game of the night. It's the West Prairie Cyclones and the BPC Spartans. Here's the lineup for West Prairie.
The 5'9" freshman, number 2, Hulett PubliPro. The 5'10" junior, number 10, Macomb. 6'0" junior, number 11, Copeland. 6'1" senior, number 32, Ryan Clark. And the 6'0" junior, number 43, Eli DeCounter. And now for your Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans, coached by Shane Curry. At 5'11", the senior, number 24, Ryan Nadler. 5'11" senior, number 3, Connor Paul. 5'8" senior, number 5, Dan Ruffin Thomas. 6'0" sophomore, number 20, Braylon Griffiths. And a 6'3" junior, number 11, Camden Shin.
You're watching McDonald Telephone Cooperative coverage of West Prairie Sports and MTC Communication coverage of BPC Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Chris Frankhauser is alongside Adam Hulett on the camera. And these two teams, the third game of the night, the sixth teams of the night to start their season here at the Spartan Tip-Off Classic. And Chris, you saw a bit of a blowout in the second game. The first game was a great one.
Yeah, close game at halftime, Dwayne, 20-18 in favor of the Bombers, but it was a 25-11 edge in the third quarter that really sparked the Bombers to the convincing win.
So the Spartans under first-year head coach Shane Curry. Coach Conlon back in the sideline for the Cyclones as the Cyclones get the first bucket of the season in this one. 3 on the way. Palm on the far side. Nailed it. A Sports Corner 3. And, Chris, I'm going to turn the play-by-play over to you. I'll just run the computer and the scoreboard.
All right, stolen away by number 11, Cam Shin, and thrown away by the Spartans to the Cyclones, number 43, Eli DeCounter, to trigger the inbound.
So Copeland, DeCounter, and Whitman and Clark, all those guys part of that junior class that's been so good for them in junior high, and they've been looking for them to become upperclassmen, and they're getting about there.
I'm getting a foul on the floor. I think that's on the line, West Prairie, number 43.
Eli DeCounter getting a foul. I didn't see that coming.
Spartan basketball, Griffiths to Ruffin. Now to Palm. 6:45 to play here, third quarter. Bounce pass over to Griffiths, number 20. He's going to drive baseline, spin move on to counter. Up and good. Griffiths with his first two, 5-2 lead. Now a foul on the Spartans. Going to go on Connor Palm, his first, team's first.
Scoreboard is running slow. I got to make sure I get it right here. There we go.
It was running slow on me in the Macomb game. West Prairie basketball, Clark. Inside now to counter with it. Has it poked away and stolen away by Ruffin. Here comes Ruffin. Clark's going to contest the shot. Shot doesn't go. The foul going to be whistled on 32, Clark. His first, team's first, or team's second, my apologies.
Good job by Ruffin there, Chris, to keep the ball away from Clark, and the only way Clark had a chance to go after the ball was to go through Ruffin. He did that and picks up the foul.
That's what you want to see your point guards do, guards in general, anybody with the basketball, is try and drive in and keep where they cannot get to the defender, can't get to the ball unless they're going to draw contact. Second one off the back iron, no good. Clark there for the rebound for West Prairie. 6-2 Spartan lead, 6:15 to play here in the opening quarter. Long sports corner three off the backside or left side of the backboard. Palm down with a rebound for BPC and through the legs of Ruffin.
Ruffin says that's my fault, but that's a pass that's really hard to catch when it's right at your feet and about to bounce.
We have saw a lot of that last year in games. Just some ill-timed spots on some of the passes. West Prairie basketball, 6-2 Spartan lead. Shot up and good. Number 11, Brandon Copeland, my apologies.
Braden Copeland.
Braden Copeland up and good for the first. He's got now 4 and a chance to make it a 3-point play.
First team foul for BPC.
And the free throw up and good. So now a 1-point Spartan lead. Palm. Adler back to Palm. Ruffin now top of the circle. And he's going to be fouled by number 2, Holden Copeland. His first on the freshman, team's third.
Holden and Braden, brothers, a couple years apart.
Griffiths to trigger the inbound for the Spartans. Hits it to Shin. Shin to Griffiths, right wing. Cross court, Adler. Adler going to fire up a sports corner three, way long. Rebound down to Palm. He spins, shot up, no good. Ruffin in amongst the trees, and it's going to be the counter with the basketball for West Prairie.
It's been one of those days.
It's been one of those days. Sports quarter three up and good. Braden Copeland. He's got all 8 West Prairie points. 8-6 lead. First time with the Cyclones on top.
Braden's a 1,000-point scorer at the sophomore level for West Prairie, so he knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Does.
3 on the way by Griffiths is long and no good. Rebound to Whitman.
Whitman going to trigger. Stolen away by Griffiths. Gets it to Adler. Back to Griffiths.
He had to go a long way to get that ball back, but he got it back.
He did. 4:45 to play. I'm going to get a foul on Holden Copeland. That's going to be his second.
Team's fourth already with 4:42 to go here in the first quarter. So Nick's foul's shooting 2 for BPC the rest of the way.
Ruffin with it. Picked up by Copeland. He's going to drive up. Everybody's shot up. No good. Rebound loose, and we're going to get a foul on Adler, I believe, for BPC.
I think they're going to give it to 11. They did. Chin gets it.
His first, team's second. Team's third, my apologies.
I've only got him for 2 also, so I'll make it 3. Does that make you feel any better?
Sure. You do you, bud. You do you.
You'd prefer I screw up on my own without your
I
being
do
with me,
good
right?
enough without any help. And the shot blocked shot by Clark blocked out of bounds by Cam Shin. Copeland to the counter. He's going to fire up a sports corner 3 and hit from the far corner. Eli to counter, and a 5-point lead now for West Prairie at 11-6.
A 9-0 run for West Prairie. It was 6-2. And
Griffiths.
And that's the first basket not made by Copeland.
Right, exactly. Griffiths with it, under 4 to play, 3:57. Ruffin with it, right side.
1-3-1 defense here.
Ruffin's going to spin one up a little wild on the shot rebound down to number 11, Braden Copeland.
He was underneath the basket. Was going to have to put English on it and get it to the backboard to get any English on it. Oh, Copeland. What a hesitation dribble.
Copeland lost the handle, gets it over to the counter. Counter guarded by Adler. Got Adler in the air, and that's going to be on Adler this time. His first, team's third.
Fourth.
Team's fourth, my apologies.
Well, I'm going to see what they say here. They've only got 3 on the scoreboard. Nope, there's 4. So we must – I
must have missed one someplace.
I must have too. It must have been really early because I missed it too.
West Prairie basketball. Inside. Shot up off the glass and good. Matt Whitman, his first two. 7-point lead now for West Prairie. Now 11-0 run for the Cyclones. Griffiths backdoor pass to Palm. Has it poked away by Copeland to counter with it. He's going to bounce pass in the far corner to Holden Copeland. Back to Brandon. And the shot up and good by Clark.
A 13-0 run, and BPC takes a timeout. It's a 32nd timeout. And with that, we'll tell you that this game being brought to you tonight by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation provides patients of all ages with exceptional care in 4 convenient locations. Learn more about physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, athletic training, and the newest offering, pelvic floor therapy. At MDH.org, MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time. So after the made bucket, it'll be BPC with the basketball, down by 9.
Griffiths will trigger to Ruffin.
Sub in for BPC.
King, 23, Dylan King. Ruffin. Far corner. Palm going to fire up a sports corner 3 and hit.
Nope, it's a 2.
It's a 2, long 2. He's got 5, and that snaps that 13-0 run. Now 15-8 in favor of West Prairie. Holden Copeland now to Braden.
Dropped it from the left elbow, Braden Copeland. Gets right back in the scoring column. Nice pass, but went through the hands.
He's got 12 already in the contest. Ball out of bounds off of
Copeland of the Braden variety.
It'll stay with BPC.
Gomer Pyle in the live chat. I don't think that's the Gomer Pyle us old folks know, though.
I don't think so. 2:10 to play. Ruffin with it. Hands off to Palm. Palm lost the handle. Shin's going to pop one from just beyond the free throw line, up and good. Good looking jumper for Cam Shin. And a 7-point lead now for BPC. Or for West Prairie, my apologies. 17-10 Cyclones. Copeland. Give and go to Clark. Clark's going to dump it inside, and we're going to get a foul.
Ruffin's going to pick up his second, I do believe.
And that's going to be Whitman drawing the foul for West Prairie.
And going to the free throw line. Oh, they called it on Griffiths. Huh. Sorry about that. You might want to use pencil with me telling you what to.
I'm good. Yeah, I've got so many scratch out marks on the pen. I'm used to my own.
He missed the first one.
Has one more. So we see number 20.
Beck entering the game, is that right?
Ivan Beck, number 20. Freshman. The pink shoes.
I need some pink shoes. I was looking at pink suits to wear for volleyball next year.
As Griffiths floats one up and in. I think that would be just right downtown snazzy right there.
Hillary Humes, the head coach for Macomb volleyball, who also teaches, turned right into Clark, did Holden Copeland. Braden and Clark on the same page. Holden and Clark not quite on the same page
No,
yet.
definitely not. So turnover to BPC, a 5-point lead for West Prairie, 17-12, a minute 20 to play. In our opening quarter, King hands off to Ruffin, poked away momentarily. Ruffin will pick it up and set things back up as he's guarded by Beck. Again, jumper up by Shin, this time from about 16 feet off the back iron, no good. Rebound to the Cyclones.
53 seconds left in the game.
Whitman will bring it up. DeCounter with it.
Sorry. I'm having wishful thinking here.
Clark drives strong to the baseline. No. Shot rejected, and here comes Palm with it for BPC.
That was Shin on the block. Man, the water's just parted for Palm right there.
Connor Palm now with 7, and just like that, we're back to a 3-point lead, 17-14 in favor of West Prairie.
It was 15-6 at one point, wasn't it, or 13-6?
I think 13-6 at one point, or 15. That was a 13-0 run.
Yeah.
Whitman with it down to 18. Now to Copeland. Whitman, the counter. Sports corner 3 off the back iron by Holden Copeland and put back up and good by DeCounter. DeCounter with 5.
Eli DeCounter there's a 3 on the way. Looks good, just a little short. DeCounter is so basketball savvy for a junior in high school. He's may not be the best athlete on the floor, but man, he knows basketball so well and he plays so well for this Cyclones team. We'll take a break. You're watching McDonough Telephone Cooperative coverage of West Prairie Sports and MTC Communication coverage of BPC Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
And welcome back here. Is this game being brought to you, as we said, by MTC Communications. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2025. MTC Communications offers lightning-fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems to the McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability.
Spartan basketball, Connor Palm with it. They try to go inside to Cam Shin, and they're going to get a reach-in foul on number 33. That's Brody Cordell, I believe.
Yep.
And that'll be his team's first here in quarter number 2.
I got to give Gomer Pyle some credit. I said nobody would know who Gomer Pyle was, and he responded with watching from Mayberry, North Carolina.
I like it.
I like it. I do like it. I don't
Ball
like
stay.
the negativity in the comments before that, but that one's a good one.
Ball stay with.
There's Justice Keene, folks, right here in front of the
BPC.
camera. He's not really in front of the camera. I'm just teasing, but basket for BPC.
Thought it was Shin, but I don't know. We'll just blame Justice for getting in the way.
Couldn't see because of Justice.
4 points for Shim and a 3-point lead for West Prairie.
Got to give Justice a hard time.
Always. Beck with it. Now to Copeland. And
On the floor,
Brandon
no basket.
Copeland, and that's going to be on Ruffin. His second. They're going to say, nope, that's his first. My apologies.
Because Shin got that other
right, that's right. 19-16, West Prairie basketball. Copeland, cross court to Copeland.
Copeland to Copeland
Copeland
to Copeland. To Copeland. Nope, no,
To Beck.
never mind. They
One
threw a
too many
Beck in-
Copelands.
They threw a Beck in the middle.
One too many Copelands there. That would be Holden inside to counter. Nope, that's Cordell. My apologies. And it's going to be a jump ball to
West Prairie.
West Prairie. And we'll
West
see Eli to
Prairie.
counter back into the ball game. He's going to check in for Clark. And number 10, Whitman for Beck. Holden Copeland with the basketball now to the counter. Drives in, is going to have it poked away by King and stolen right back by Braden. The counter at the other end, the pass just off the fingertips, out of bounds. It'll go back to BPC. 19-16 Cyclone lean, 6:50 to play.
He got his hands from his dad.
Ruffin with it.
Somebody tell Sam I said that, would you?
Cross to Griffiths. Ruffin, 6:35 to play. Right wing to Palm. Ruffin guarded by Whitman. Cross court, they're going to go, and it's going to go off of Palm. Picked up by Brandon Copeland. They're going to say it's going to stay with West Prairie as it's off of Palm, out of bounds.
So it was out of bounds before Copeland got it as opposed to after Copeland got it, according to the officials. So
Brandon Copeland going to bring it up for West Prairie, a 3-point Cyclone lead, 19-16. Cordell's going to have it poked away. Here comes Griffiths and the Spartans. Griffiths going to scoop one up. No foul. Ball tapped around and controlled by West Prairie.
Braden Copeland got away with one there as he
Whitman thought about it. 3. Gets it back to Braden. Copeland free throw line jumper extended. Comes up short to counter there with a rebound. Looking for some help. It's going to throw it off shin out of bounds to West Prairie. 5:48 to play. 3-point lead for West Prairie, 19-16. To counter. Near corner, sports corner 3. Rattles around and good. Braden Copeland.
Braden Copeland is no surprise the
That's 16.
go-to scorer for this
16 for the Cyclones already for Mr. Copeland. Ruffin. Griffiths with it now. 5:25 to go. First half. 6-point lead. Ruffin wildly banks it off the glass and in. Ruffin Thomas now with 3 and a 4-point lead, 22-18. We wind down near 5 minutes to play here in the opening court. Copeland's going to fire up another one. This one way outside. Left wing 3 is good.
College range for certain, maybe NBA range. Timeout on the floor.
19 already for Copeland and a 25-18 lead, 4:59 to play here in the first half.
30-second timeout charged to BPC. That's their second timeout.
Of course, the basketball action coming up tomorrow. 3 more games. As it'll be Macomb West Prairie at 4:30, Illini Bluffs and A-Town at 6. BBC and Illini West at 7:30.
Fixed the timeouts. Somehow it got switched to 2.
Telling you,
we only had 2 timeouts.
Scoreboards kind of can be a little temperamental, have a mind of its own sometimes.
Yes, it can. But at least it's a scoreboard.
It's a scoreboard, and it
generally works okay.
generally most of the time works well. Ruff and Thomas with it. King going to drive baseline, kicks it out. Long 3, up and good. Connor Palm with another sports corner 3.
Cuts it back to a 4-point game.
Back to a 4-point game, 25-21. First half of the game, a little bit of runs by both squads. Copeland with it, far side.
BPC in
Copeland.
a 2-3 now.
Whitman thought about it. 3. He's going to step and has it blocked away out of bounds by King. Clark back for West Prairie as he'll spell Ordell.
Holden Copeland back in with 2 fouls already. Did you say that just then?
Yes.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
I said Copeland again. Whitman. Copeland of the Holden variety. Cross court rate. His shot up, no good. Clark there for the rebound. Kicks it out. Straight away 3 off the back iron, no good. Clark there again for the rebound. Has it stolen away by King. Palm, cross court. They're going to try to go to Griffiths and going to stay with BPC with 3:56 to play in the first half.
The Cyclones thought that was off a BPC player, but no such dice. Marilyn and Dave Stewart were here tonight. Got to see them during the Macomb game. Good to see them. And Matt, some of his family.
Ball poked away by Holden, and we're going to get a hearing violation.
Carry, travel,
whatever you want to call it.
But the basket went in.
It did go in, but it doesn't count. The cheer?
Yes.
The BBC cheer.
You walked. You traveled. You took too many steps.
That was pretty good. I like that one. 25-21. 3:30 to play. Griffiths Shin off the back iron, no. And
I'd like to see him take that going forward instead of fading away.
Holden Copeland with it to Whitman. Clark's going to drive in, has it poked away. Here comes Ruffin with it. Whitman and Copeland back. No, the layup off the front rim, out of bounds.
That should be West Prairie basketball. I think it's going to stay with BPC, but
Ryan Adler back in for King. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised it's not West Prairie basketball. We're going to get a full timeout by West Prairie with 3:11 to play, 25-21. Cyclones lead it by 4. We'll be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
It's hard to stop a train.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School, 25-21 in favor of the Cyclones. 3:11 to play here in the first half.
Game being brought to you by Ryden Farm Supply, located in the heart of Walnut Grove and in business since 1974. Ryden Farm Supply can meet all your needs for LP, seed, fertilizer, and farm chemicals. Their LP service is unmatched in the area, and as a customer, they will take great care of you. Give them a call today at 309-772-3121, and it sounds like we might need some of that LP if you live out in the country this coming weekend.
Do not like what I'm hearing. It is that time of year, but still seems a little early.
Probably lucky it's been this late, really.
Right. Shin, turnaround jumper up and good for Cam Shin. He's got 6, and we're back to just a 2-point Cyclone lead, 25-23. 2:45 to play. The counter with it in the far corner. Double team there by BPC. Going to be stolen away as Palm with it. Going to drive in. Shot in and out. No good, but going to the line for a couple to try and tie it up is Connor Palm, number 3 for BPC.
Well, I thought that was going to fall. It was down 2/3 the way into the rim and it somehow rattled its way back out. It'll be Palm at the free throw line to shoot a couple free throws.
First one up and off the iron, no good. 2:36 to play.
That makes it a good foul, right?
At this point, 2 for 1. Trade the 2 points for at best 1. Second one by Palm on the way, and it's down and good. 1-point lead, 25-24. Cyclones on top, 2.5 to play. Creighton Copeland will bring it up over to Whitman. Cross court to Copeland. Copeland back to Whitman. The counter far corner. Back around to Whitman, down to 2:15 to play. Copeland to Copeland. Inside pass to the counter, stolen away by Griffiths.
Copeland to Griffiths. That was way too telegraphed. Nobody
and Griffiths quickly to the lane, up and good. Nobody back for, turned away from Griffiths as he drove the lane. And BPC back on top for the first time since they were up 6-2 in the first quarter. Copeland, the Holden variety, over at Brain. The counter driving baseline off his foot, out of bounds to BPC. 33 going to check back in.
Cordell.
Brody Cordell has the counter check out. 1:38 to play.
Driving the baseline looks like the right thing to do in that scenario, but they can trap you down there, and that's what's happened a couple times to Eli to counter. He's got pushed to the baseline, and then they knocked the ball away from him.
Ruffin gets it to Shin.
Well, it looked like a travel. I thought he switched
over Cordell, shot no. And Cordell there for the rebound for West Prairie, and down to 1:15 to play. Straightaway 3, guess who? Bringing in Copeland, a sports corner 3. His 4th of the first half, 3rd here in the second quarter. He's got all the points for West Prairie here in quarter number 2. Palm the other way, no. Holden Braden, shot blocked by Griffiths from behind. Ball thrown out of bounds. It's going to stay with West Prairie as Griffiths tried to throw it off of a West Prairie player and missed the foot.
Yeah, looked for Copeland's foot, and Copeland either moved it at the last second or he just missed. I couldn't really tell which. Might have been a combination of the two.
So a 2-point lead now for West Prairie after the Copeland three. 28-26, 55.3 seconds to play. Braden inbounds to Whitman. Guarded by Ruffin. Looked like nearly slid the pivot foot there, but no call. Braden Copeland drives in, loses the handle. Palm outlet down to Ruffin. Ruffin up and good. Tied at 28, 35 seconds to play. Holden Copeland brings it up, swings around left wing to Whitman. On top, Brody Copeland. Or Brandon Copeland, my apologies. Cross court, Brandon's going to get it back. Sports corner three up and good.
Braden Copeland is on fire.
5 threes in the first half, 31-28. Down to 12 seconds. Ruffin's going to lose the handle on it. Throws it out of bounds. It's going to go off of West Prairie. Stay with BPC with 7.8 seconds to play. $7.8 to play. First half, 3-point Cyclones lead. Griffiths to trigger the inbound.
BPC definitely playing with more intensity than we saw a lot of times last year.
Yes. Griffiths to inbound. Hits it to Ruffin. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Ruffin picks up his dribble. Shin with it. They try to go inside, and the shot at the buzzer, I don't think would have counted anyway, comes up a little short. At the half, West Prairie on top, 31-28. We'll be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Helping to bring you this contest here this evening from BPC High School is Raritan State Bank. Raritan State Bank Bushnell branch, located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offers full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit a bank of friendly service or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Raritan State Bank is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. And Rosie's Pizza. Rosie's Pizza offers something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. And M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles for everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one. Stop and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web at www.mbfurnitureiinc.com. You can also call them at 309-772-2111. And welcome back. I'm here with Emily Alden now. And Emily, patient advocate, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
That sounds like a title that encompasses a whole lot. Let's first put it in simple words if you can, and then we'll kind of go in depth with it a little bit.
Yes, as the patient advocate, there is a lot to do in the role, but it's a fantastic opportunity. So generally speaking, I will help patients. I will talk about the service that they have here and just in general measure the patient experience for the entire organization.
Well, speaking of knowing the entire organization, kind of the theme has been everybody knows everybody at MDH because you're a smaller rural hospital, even though MDH offers a lot. You literally have to probably know everybody or most everybody because you need to know what each thing's going to happen if that patient's dealing with it.
Yes, that's very true. When I first stepped into the role about a year ago, it was really an interesting and fantastic opportunity to get to know all of the departments, how they work together and individually, and just to see the well-oiled machine.
Well, patient care, obviously, at a hospital is key. You're a key part of that. What is it about patient care at MDH that makes MDH special?
Service excellence internally to provide the best patient care is top of mind here for all of our staff across every single level, every single department, and the organization as a whole. It's a big focus. So we make sure that we take care of our patients and that they have the best experience possible. We're very open to feedback. We always want to improve in areas that we can improve. So we always have open ears. We always appreciate the feedback that we receive.
You are working with all departments. And when a patient comes in, let's say they come into the ER and then they come to ICU and then they go to the floor, your job kind of is to let the patients know what you can do, right? Or what you offer, or what they can do. Am I missing that? Is that correct?
Yes, actually, our case management department is instrumental with that side of things. Every once in a while, I'll step in and just check in on patients, see how their experience overall is going, to collect that feedback and see if we can implement any changes to make it even better.
So you deal with patients in so many different departments, and really they can go all the way from getting here in the ER to physical therapy on the way out, right?
Yes, absolutely. So MDH has a lot to offer our patients. So while you're here, if you're just running in for some outpatient tests, whether it's lab work or visiting our radiology department, convenience clinic, visiting your primary care provider over at MDH Family Clinic, emergency room, labor and delivery, there's so many different departments that work so well together, and our team is a family. The organization in itself is a family. And so everybody does a great job at trying to understand what departments do that aren't their own, so that way we can make it a seamless experience for our patients.
Well, and then as a patient advocate, right, you just kind of all that together and look at it, right, and then see as patient A comes through, what can we do to make patient B, who might follow them, a little bit better next time?
Absolutely.
So as you do that, what kind of things do you look for? I mean, what I would imagine with MDH as it continues to improve, you start looking for smaller things, right? So the obvious things are maybe gone. So then you start looking at little things to make the sometimes the worst experience of their life, right, a little bit better as they work through.
Yes, most definitely. So you never know what kind of day somebody's having when they walk through our doors, and you don't know what they're necessarily here for. So it's important to keep an open mind and take a look at what can we ask them that's specific to their experience. Why are they here? Comfort them and make sure that we ask the right questions so that we can purposefully pull out information that we can work on.
Yeah, and I think we've talked a lot about different things from different people. Besides Bill, the CEO, you're the one person that kind of helps with, like, get your hands in a little bit of everything as far as the patient is concerned. Everybody's talked about it being a family, and you've even mentioned it being a family. Is the fact that everybody knows everybody as far as employees, from the CEO down to the CNAs, does that kind of make your job a little bit easier?
Absolutely. When you're a family, you care about each other, and we are all here for one purpose, and that is to provide the best experience for our patients that we possibly can. So when you are a tight-knit family, it's just great to be, we're a community, a family, a community, and we are here to serve our patients. And when everybody has that one purpose, it's a great feeling.
Well, Emily, I appreciate you stopping and talking to us, and keep fighting for the patients.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much.
We'll be back after this.
Back here at Bushnell-Prairie City High School at the half, 31-28 in favor of West Prairie. Running down some scoring summaries. Mr. Copeland, 22 points for the young man from West Prairie for the Cyclones, leading the way. 5 points for Eli to counter, 2 for Ryan Clark, and 2 for Whitman. For BPC, I've got 13 unofficially for Connor Palm. Ruffin Thomas with 5, Shin with 4, and Griffiths with 6. 19-14 after 1, and it was a 12-14, actually 14-12 advantage in favor of BPC in the second quarter, but a 31-28 score here at the half.
Yeah, a game that started out one way, went another way, and then came back to pretty good.
Yeah, a couple of runs there. BPC jumped out 6-2 early, but then a 13-0 run by West Prairie there in the first quarter to stretch it out to a 5-point lead at the end of the opening quarter. BBC doing a good job of hanging around here. It looked like at times that West Prairie maybe trying to run away with this thing a little bit, and they BPC doing a good job of hanging around.
Well, it was 6-2 BPC, and West Prairie went on a 13-0 run. And, you know, that's the kind of thing that maybe a year ago would have marked the end of a game for BPC. And they just, under Coach Curry there, just kind of battled their way back into it and had a lead, actually, 26-25, and then, you know, let them get out a little bit, but it's a 3-point game at the half. Plays like that, it'll be good down the stretch.
Yes, should be a dandy.
A dandy.
A dandy.
A lot of basketball yet to come this week.
Lots of dandy basketball coming up this week.
Oh, dandy. How dandy is it?
Extremely. Games tomorrow. 3 games tomorrow. You go to 4 on Wednesday, is that correct? With the JV games?
With the JV games, yeah.
And then 4 games with a JV game on Friday and 4 games on Saturday with a JV game to start the day. Lots of basketball coming up here this week. And again, earlier it was A-Town. Excuse me, sorry. Couldn't get the mic turned
You
down
tried.
fast
You
enough.
tried. You tried.
I tried.
You gonna make it?
I think so. A-Town with a win, 51-49 in the opener. The Bombers running away 54-38 over Illini Bluffs in game 2.
It's hot in here.
That's why I said rookie mistake. I wore a sweatshirt in here and a T-shirt, and didn't take long to get the sweatshirt off.
There's people standing in doorways right now. That's how hot it is in here. Outside doorways
Right.
here in the gym, trying to get air in here.
All right, we look to get underway in the second half of this game with the Spartans trailing the Cyclones 28-31.
As we're just about set for the second half, Spartans trail it by 3, 31-28.
Time runs out, horn blows, and we're ready to go.
Spartan basketball to start quarter number 3. Ruffin to Palm. Swinging around Griffiths, back to Ruffin. And Palm was under the basket, and Ruffin's pass went to the near corner out of bounds. It'll go back to West Prairie.
That looked like a quarterback throwing a route that the wide receiver didn't know he was supposed to run, or
Exactly.
vice versa.
Somebody wasn't on the right page, and a turnover to West Prairie. Copeland picks up the dribble, gets it over to Holden. Copeland, Whitman with it. Inside, Clark, free throw line, picked up by King, stolen away by Shin. Shin going to try to get it to King, and Braden Copeland's going to, or Palm, and Braden Copeland up and good. Starting it off just like he did in the first half, 33-28, back to 5-point lead.
Making his statement for MVP of the tournament.
A heck of a start through 2 quarters. Ruffin to Griffiths, 7 minutes to play.
It's 1-2-2 zone looking a little different than it did in the first half.
Griffiths going
Defensively.
to fire up a 3 too long off the far side of the backboard, tips out to Ruffin. Shin picked up by Holton Copeland. Now Whitman guarding Ruffin. Ruffin straight on 3, in and out, no good. Ball tapped around and controlled by the counter and West Prairie. Holden Copeland, right wing, near corner to Whitman. All inside to the counter, is going to gather up the loose ball, tried to kick it out, does kick it out. Holden Copeland 3, short off the rim. Rebound down to Ruffin. 3-on-1 briefly, Ruffin up, no. Clark there for the rebound, is going to have it poked away and controls it again to Copeland. And Copeland jumper up and good.
Ruffin needs to stop worrying about being fancy with how he lays the ball up and just get the ball up to the
Go
net.
up strong.
He
Palm with it.
Does the fancy footwork to get there.
King up over the counter off the iron, no good. The counter with a rebound. That's going to be poked away by Griffiths, no call. Griffith's going to lower the shoulder into Whitman and whistled for the foul for BPC.
I don't know how, there's some people upset with that call. I don't know how you could be upset with that. He made it too obvious.
All right.
You can do that a lot of times, but you can't lower that much and make it obvious that you're going to do it.
So the first foul on BPC. 7-point lead for West Prairie, 35-28. Copeland. Holding Copeland. Assist from Brena, shot no good. Rebound down to King for BPC. Gets it over to Palm, now to Ruffin. Far corner, Griffiths hits a cutting Palm, shot up no good. Rebound loose, controlled by Holden Copeland. Outlet pass down the floor. Behind the back to Clark, and then Copeland. Oh, my.
I meant to do that. I wasn't just saving it. I was passing it to him on purpose.
Oh, my. 37-28 in favor of West Prairie. Shins long two, no good. Off the front iron, Clark there for the rebound for West Prairie.
Again, Shin continuing every shot fading away, even when he's not contested.
Clark with it. Right-hand dribble guarded by Ruffin's going to drive in on Shin. Throws it up, no. And we're going to get two foul free throws coming up for Clark and West Prairie.
Yeah, Shin gets called for the foul, but that's a bit of a bailout right there. Wasn't a whole lot of contact, and most of it caused by the
Clark
offensive player.
Right, Clark with two free throws coming up. And he's got four. Make it still four as it's off the back iron, no good.
You thought it was going in, didn't you?
I did think it was going in. Number 30, Peyton Whiteman into the ballgame. Number 30 for BPC. Clark's second will rattle around. A good 1 of 2. And
he knew
a
he was going
10-point
to make
lead.
one.
I just got the wrong one.
Oh, it's okay.
Thought the first one was down, the second one goes down. 10-point lead for West Prairie, 4:40 to play. Inside pass to Weinman. It is shot in and out, no good. Rebound down, and Shin going to get a silly foul in the backcourt on Copeland. I was going to see 35. Charles Rudolph into the ball game for the first time.
Number 35, Charles Rudolph.
As he'll check in for Shin. And we're going to see some, nope, thought we were going to get some full court pressure now. A little drop back, man to man. Whitman with it, 4:20 to play, third quarter. 10-point lead again now for West Prairie, Holden Copeland.
Playing a switching man or matchup zone here.
Lost the handle. Griffith's going to poke it away momentarily. Gets it to Ruffin.
Three on one.
Weinman up to Rudolph, and he's going to be hammered around inside. No foul. Braden Copeland at the other end, up and good. Full timeout by BPC. 3:58 to play here in the third quarter. 12-point lead for the Cyclones, 40-28. We'll be back in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to Bushnell-Prairie City High School. The game tonight being brought to you in part by Farmers Merchant State Bank of Bushnell. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell has been serving the local community's needs for personal and business banking, as well as home and agricultural lending. It also has a great trust department. Stop by the main branch at 484 East Main Street or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. F&M is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender. and Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking. They can take your product down the road, near or far, and also offer top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. Second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support BPC Athletics. Stop by and see Danny, Johnny, or Travis on Route 41 south of Prairie City, or call them 309-775-3333.
Spartan basketball out of the timeout. Ruffin straight on sports corner 3, no good. Rebound tapped around off the glass, controlled by West Prairie. Here comes Copeland the other way, kicks off to Whitman. His jumper up and good.
Was that really a pass, or did it get knocked away?
Yeah. Yeah. Ruffin with it. 42-28 lead. Biggest lead of the night for West Prairie in the contest. 3:20 to play. Ruffin and Griffiths playing catch around the top. Griffiths gets it right wing. Weidman. He's going to fire up a long 3 off the back iron. No good. Clark there for the rebound. Stolen away by Palm. Stolen right back by Copeland. And we're going to get a foul on the floor on Rudolph, I believe. That is correct. His first. Team's third.
The scoreboard has 4.
That would be his fourth, right? Yes, I'm counting again. That is 4. Adler back for BPC as well as King.
I got 4 too, so
We'll go with it.
I don't know if I'm right or not, but
Whitman with it, number 10.
hold for the last shot.
2:48.
I mean, if nobody's going to come out and guard you, why not?
Why not? Holden Copeland with it. Whitman right wing.
BPC has not scored here yet in the second half,
No.
have they?
Had a couple of looks that went down and came back out. Inside pass, nice look. He can score, but he can also pass. Brandon Copeland with the assist for Eli DeCounter's basket. DeCounter now with 7, and this one getting away from BPC a bit here, 44-28. Griffiths long 3 off the back iron, no. Holden Copeland with it for West Prairie. Has it poked away momentarily by Ruffin. Three-pointer up and good. Sports corner 3, Brandon Copeland.
Braden Copeland is coming to life here.
Under 2 to play, a minute 55. Adler inside the palm, back to Adler. And Adler going to travel. A minute 43 to play, third quarter, 47-28.
A
Counter to inbound.
16-0 run. They've had a 13 and now a 16-0 run. And
Still,
a chance to build on that.
BPC still looking for some points here in the third quarter. Holden Copeland with it, guarded by Palm.
Approaching the 1-minute mark, and BPC has not scored yet in the second
Counter.
half.
Inside shot blocked by Palm. King up with a loose ball. Bounce pass to Ruffin. Shot up and good.
1:17 mark.
17-point lead now for West Prairie. 47-30. Whitman with it. Hands off to Copeland. And we're going to foul on the floor on
Griffiths will be shooting 2.
That's his third by my count. That's going to put Holden Copeland at the line for 2. Nope,
Braden
my apologies.
Copeland's
Braden Copeland, my apologies.
Going to go to the free throw line. Copeland, only thing he hasn't done well tonight is shoot free throws.
Right. And that one off the back iron as we see
Cordell come back
Cordell
in.
back in.
The counter takes a seat.
And 1 of 2 for Braden Copeland. As we're going to see number 34, Austin Nelson into the ball game for West Prairie.
Ryan Clark takes a seat. Under a minute to go now.
57 seconds to go as Ruffin walks it across the Spartan logo. Right hand dribble, bounce pass inside the shin. Shot up and good. Cam Shin, he's got 6. 48-32 lead, down to 16. 40 seconds to play. Third quarter. Whitman. Hand off to Copeland. Holden Copeland scoops up, no good. Well, there for the rebound, Strong, no. Foul on the floor. Going to be 2 shots on the shot. My apologies. Doesn't matter either way. As Dylan King going to be whistled for the foul, his first. That's going to put Brody Cordell at the line for 2.
5 fouls, 6 fouls now to none.
First on up and good for Cordell, 49-32. Second one up and good, 2-2 for Brody Cordell. His first 2 points of the game, 18-point lead now, 50-28. Palm going to drive and poked away by Cordell. It's Cordell and Cordell back for West Prairie. Ran it up and good, 2 more. 52-32, a 20-point lead. This was a 4-point game at the half, or 3-point game at the half. And we're going to get a foul on Whitman.
The first foul of the quarter.
His first, team's first, as Dwayne said. 6 seconds to play. Third quarter, Griffiths to trigger the inbound. Hits to Ruffin, down to 5. Screen from Shin. Ruffin looking to shoot. Gets it to Shin. They're not going to get the shot off, or will they? In and out. Off the back iron, off the front iron. No good. After 3, a 52-32 lead for West Prairie. And we'll be back here in just a moment. This is TSSR Game Time, live presented by MDH.
My philosophy in pediatrics is definitely prevention, early intervention, and advocacy. Being an advocate for my patients is one of the main reasons why I got into pediatrics in the first place. I like working close with families and being able to empower moms, especially first-time moms, or empower any caregiver. MDH Peds gives that family-centered care. My name is Leilani Segura, and I am a pediatrician at McDonough Districts Hospital.
Welcome back to Bushnell-Prairie City High School. I forgot where I was at. I've been all over the place the last week or so. As you're watching the Spartan Tip-Off Classic, brought to you tonight in part by McDonough District Hospital. Well, we'll call it McDonough Telephone Cooperative. West Prairie game streams are made possible by McDonough Telephone's fiber internet. Buffering means suffering, so kick slow Wi-Fi to the curb and connect your home to MTC's fiber internet. Get blazing fast Wi-Fi with speeds up to 1 gig. Sign up online at mtcfiber.net.
21-4 run in the quarter, Dwayne, for West Prairie. Unofficially, I've got Brandon Copeland 34 points on the night.
Oh, Braden having himself a game, and that ball's knocked away from behind, I think.
Going to stay with West Prairie. Holden Copeland hit, nope, the counter. As soon as they got towards that amount, they switched around. The counter going to inbound for West Prairie. Inside they go to Nelson. Nelson guarded by Shane. We're going to get a 30-second timeout by Coach Conkling. And West Prairie, 7:40 to play here in the fourth quarter.
Game being brought to you by McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine Rehabilitation. They provide patients of all ages with exceptional care in 4 convenient locations. Every patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member who develops a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
7:40 to play, 20-point lead in favor of West Prairie. They'll get the ball out of the timeout. Copeland to inbound, now to counter with it. Hands off to Copeland. Jump stop over to Holden Copeland, number 2. Back to the counter, 7.5 to play. Cordell with it. Now to Nelson, top of the circle, guarded by Shin. Holden Copeland going to put it on the floor, kicks it out.
He could have taken that to the hoop, I think.
The counter with it now to Holden Copeland. And the bunny up and good. Brody Cordell, he's got 4 in the contest. 54-32 lead. Palm 3 short. And we're going to get it over the back.
Yep, through the back, over the back, on the back.
Shin.
Push.
That's his
whatever you want to
4th
call
at
it.
my count. And we're going to see
Adler
back
in for
King out. Holden Copeland brings it up under 7 to play. 6:55 to counter. Going to drive on Palm. Spin shot up, no good. Rebound down to Adler. Hands off to Shin.
Austin Nelson was the best defender there.
And Shin going to lose the handle on it.
Guess
they're going to say it's on the shot.
Yeah.
Okay, on the shot, and that's going to put Shin to the line.
It's going to be Holden Copeland or Braden Copeland. Braden Copeland it is.
That's his first. Cam Shin to the line for 2.
11 on 11 harm right there, Chris.
Yeah, and Brandon, not only a good score, but smart. That's just his first foul in this contest with 6:44 to play. Is Shin up and good on the first.
Braden is a very good basketball player, no doubt about it. He has been since he was a kid. This has become his main sport. And he might push the 2,000-point mark if he stays healthy. He's already over 1,000.
And Shin hits both as Clark checks back in for West Prairie. 54-34, back to a 20-point advance for West Prairie. 6:35 to go. The counter with the basketball high above the head. Picked up by Shin. Hits it to Cordell. Cross court to Clark.
Number 34 in the game for BPC. Who is that?
34, that's Thomas Anderson.
Didn't recognize him with the glasses, I
A
guess.
sophomore. Copeland picks up the dribble, gets it out to Whitman. Clark, right wing, 6 minutes to play. Clark guarded by Anderson. The counter with it, top of the circle, guarded by Shin. Good patience by West Prairie.
They've
Clark,
done this the last 2 times down the floor.
right. Whitman shot up, no. Ruffin there for the rebound. 5:40 to play. 20-point lead. Ruffin scoops and scores. 54-36. 7 points unofficially for Ruffin. Thomas. Clark inside, count it, and a foul. And a foul going to be whistled on Adler for BPC.
Thomas has him a fan.
As Anderson will check out. .point lead again, 56-36. King going to check in for Ruffin Thomas. Clark to the line, 4-1 to finish, a chance to finish the 3-point play. 1 of 2 thus far from the line. Off the back iron, no good. Shin down with the rebound. Outlet to King. Too much mustard on the hot dog on that pass. Out of bounds off of King to West Prairie.
Yeah, that was a rocket. Or mustard on a hot dog, as you like to say.
No ketchup on that hot dog, just mustard.
There was no catch.
Catch up.
Yeah.
Nicely tied in there.
Yeah.
Big counter with it for West Prairie. Holden Copeland now with it near corner. Picks up the dribble, double team, gets it over to the counter. Whitman with it down to 5 minutes to play. Copeland, Clark, straight away, picked up by Adler. Counter nearly losing the handle on it. The counter to Whitman, 4:50 to play. The counter going to drive in, kick out. Airborne, he got Griffiths airborne, and a 2-pointer is up and good. Copeland now unofficially now with 36 in the contest. Timeout
BPC.
Full timeout.
We'll keep it here. Tell you this game being brought to you tonight by Sports Corner at 124, Macomb's original local sports bar, Sports Corner at 124. With a focus on local sports, catch WIU games and all area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink. Some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street. Don't forget they have specials, trivia, I believe, still on Tuesday nights. Wednesday night, $1 wings. Some of the best wings in Macomb for sure. Maybe in the state. Steak night. Get you an old ugly steak on steak night on Thursday nights.
That sounded pretty darn tasty right about now.
Catch the WIU games on the big screens as well. And then watch the replay of the Western game last night after the game was over. A lot of good stuff going on at Sports Corner at 124. Also, Lynn from Community News Briefs here. Her grandson, a senior, Connor Palm. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief. Their 2 times a week newspaper and their free weekly news bites news brief. Pick it up in Colchester, Bushnell, Blandesville, and of course Macomb.
Ruffin scoops out of the timeout. Scores for BPC. 58. Should be 40, correct? They don't have the score up on the scoreboard.
No, I got 38.
Okay, 58-38. We'll go with that. DeCounter with a basketball. Left wing. Bounce pass to Holden Copeland. Pass stolen away by Griffiths, trying to go inside to Nelson. And BPC the other way. Just about halfway through the fourth quarter. Sports Corner 3 up and good. Cam Shin. 58-41. A little man-to-man backcourt pressure as Ruffin picks up Copeland. Copeland to Whitman. Back to Holden Copeland. Copeland, the Holden variety, is out of the ball game right now for West Prairie. Would suspect maybe we won't see him again the rest of the night. 3.5 to go. Whitman picked up by King. Reach in on King. Poked it away, but it's going to get the foul. That'll be the second on Dylan King. No, my apologies. Brandon, as soon as I said it, now Copeland back in for West Prairie.
Psych.
Clone.
Ha ha, I see what you did there.
Copeland with it, picks up the dribble, looking for some help. Double teamed by Ruffin, Thomas, and Griffiths. And I think Ruffin Thomas is going to be whistled for the foul.
He is. And he was swinging the arms rather than just kind of reaching
right.
and knocking. He was whacking at it. That'll get you a foul more times than not.
The counter to trigger the inbound, 3:15 to play. Whitman. Copeland. The counter with it again inside Clark. Wide open, up and good.
Only team to score 60 tonight is West Prairie.
9 points for Clark, and we're going to get a foul out front on Copeland.
Braden Copeland.
Braden Copeland, his second. Yeah, you're right. Macomb got to 58 and A-Town 51, but first time we've seen somebody in the 60s here tonight. Ruffin gets the inbounds from Griffiths. 2:50 to play. He's going to fire one up. Ruffin Thomas, no. And he'll go to the line for some free throws.
Man, I'd like to see him get some time in here. It seems like every one of these games down the stretch has really just gotten foul happy and less attractive as the game went along. It is the first night of the season, though, so for whatever that's worth.
First one up and good. Thomas with another point. Second one up and no good. To counter down with a rebound.
I was turning me down, not you.
Okay. My apologies.
That's why I said keep talking.
It's been one of those a long night. Foul on number 20, Braylon Griffiths, his fourth. And Braden Copeland on the line for 2.
Jana Walker says, let's go Copeland boys and Cyclones. Thanks for watching, Jana.
First one no good.
That's the only thing he struggled with a little bit tonight's free throws.
Yeah, let's see.
Is he 50%? Nope, he
Nope,
missed that one too.
1 of 4 unofficially. 60-42 in favor of Westbury. 2.5 to play. Ruffin with it. Griffiths. Sports corner 3 up. Off the iron, no good. Rebound tapped around, controlled by Clark and Westbury. He'll hand it to Copeland. Copeland's going to have it poked away from behind by Palm. No foul as Copeland hit the deck.
Yeah, he got tripped pretty good there.
Ruffin's going to drive in, scoops it up off the bottom of the rim. He'll go to the line for 2. To counter, his second.
Both teams being the bonus the rest of the way.
First one up and good.
Give Bushnell credit. They aren't, BPC is not quitting. They're pushing all the way to the end. And Coach Curry said in our community news brief and TSSR coaches show from Sports Corner at 124 that's how they were going to play. They were going to push the whole way, never quit. Even if the subs come in, it's not going to be let up at all. They're going to keep pushing, and that's what they've done tonight so far.
To counter with it, under 2 to play, 1:48 to go. Whitman looking for some help, gets it across court to counter. The counter is going to drive and bounce, bank it off the glass and in.
For anybody wondering, that was on purpose.
Yes, absolutely. Wink, wink.
No, that really was.
No, I know it was.
I'll give him credit for that one.
Here comes the steal. Braden Copeland on the other end. Layup up and good.
Braden Copeland having himself a game to start the season. Griffiths gets
up
2.
and good.
And here comes subs for BPC.
He's got 8, as we're going to see.
A line change.
Reese Kleindens, Adler, Anderson, and Wiedemann. And 42.
22.
My apologies.
Well, no, and 42. 42, 22, 34, 30, and Adler, 24.
And 42 not listed on the roster. Minute 14 to play. West Prairie basketball. Some substitutions. Number 25 in. Getting Shipman for West Prairie. Number 50, Max French.
Number 12.
That is Jason Faust. And 14, Hunter Jackson. (66-45), 45 seconds to go. Wiedemann inside to Anderson. Anderson back to Wiedemann. Adler. Three up and no good. So West Prairie basketball, 66-45, 31.1 seconds to play. Faust will bring it up slowly. Picked up by Wiedemann. And no foul. Ball out of bounds to West Prairie. 19.8 seconds to go.
Justin McGrew is trying to get out of here before the traffic, trying to beat the traffic.
Anderson's going to pick up the loose ball for BPC. Over to Adler. Back to Anderson. Down to 10. Nearly a travel there. Wiedemann with it. Lost his dribble. Going to fire one up. bailed out there on the foul
Austin
by Nelson.
Coach Conklin over there is like, what are you doing? Austin's like, I don't know.
3-point.
That was the hand gesture
Yes.
conversation going
Yes.
back and forth right there.
Don't we know what that gesture means? The first one up, Parkaden Wheatman is first. 66-46, 3.2 seconds to go. And hits both. Wheatman with 2. 66-47 will be our final score, as BPC will fall to West Prairie tonight, 66-47. And night one in the books for the Spartan Tip-Off Classic, and we'll be back tomorrow night and Wednesday night, Friday night, Saturday.
We'll talk to the coaches later in the week. We'll get out of here tonight. How's that sound?
Sounds good. 66-47 the final score. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning. Jeez, tomorrow afternoon.
It'll seem like tomorrow morning.
4:30 tomorrow afternoon, the first game of the evening.
So for Chris Frankhauser and Adam Hulett, who was on the camera, I'm Dwayne Hulett. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night. First game of the evening tomorrow night has Macomb and West Prairie. Then it's Illini Bluffs and Abington Avon and BPC and Illini West. We'll see you then.